Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 9 of Let's Platinum The Evil Within. Alright, let's enter this mirror world thing. Alright, so we are in a different spot, and Tatiana is looking as terrifying as ever, just standing there, and now she's gone. What are you doing, Tatiana? Oh god. I'm gonna turn off the light. I think I can open some... Oh, there she goes. Yeah, I could open a safe if I wanted to. Can I pick up any, like, ammo or anything? Oh, yes, I can. Nice. Let's try and open number 7. Okay. 12 shotgun bullets. It's going to be a while before I can use those. I think if you hold... Yeah, you move a little bit faster if you aim your weapon. Okay, so... Oh, let's find... Oh, what on earth was... Oh, it was the plant. Okay, so there's a few things to pick up here. Namely, another newspaper. So let's grab that. Missing patient found. Missing patient found. Caretaker worried sick. Psychiatric patient missing since last Tuesday. Found hiding in photography studio. Physician Valerio Jimenez says God's will. I wonder if that missing patient is supposed to be Leslie. Because, what's his name? Marcelo said that Leslie... Or Valerio was Leslie's original doctor. But now Valerio is missing. Dr. Valerio Jimenez, owner of the Elk River Hospice, last seen driving into the city. I think a hospice is like a small hospital, right? Or like a small... almost like a clinic. But a clinic is more like attached to a hospital. Probably similar to like a hostel as well. So in your... Well, from the same, root of the word. In your cell, like in this cell here, you can find map fragment number 6 as well. So that is 3 collectibles, and there's one more.
No, not that way. No.
Who's saying that?
No, not that way. No.
No, we can't find out that answer just yet. So instead, we have to go to Tatiana.
So many new admissions, and not a single discharge.
She is a weird lady. Lady, level with me. Am I going crazy? Oh, another cell opened. Let's go in here. Now, in this... Sorry. Yeah, it doesn't appear straight away, but once it does, you can collect map fragment number 7. Cool. So that's all the collectibles in this area. We cannot go back the way we came because the door is blocked off. So this is the only way to go.
Fine.
Okay, we can hear Leslie.
Fine.
I don't think this is a jump scare, by the way.
You don't look well at all.
It's kind of a jump scare. It's not black and white anymore, but does it look different to the original? I can't even remember. Alright, let's... no, don't save in a new slot. Save here. Alright, I need to make sure that I've collected everything. So, we got... that one... That one... Yes, and we are... Good. Okay, yep. Alright, I know where the last collectible... There's one more collectible in this chapter, and I know where it is. So, let's go back to the game. And I'm going to try and get that sort of mini Easter egg to work. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, because I have basically never done it before, and I only read about it like once, so it's going to be luck, but we'll see what happens. Oh, cool, I can jump over that. Alright, so I think Leslie should be running up into the... We didn't get to see him. There he goes. Alright, now what we're going to do is really quickly, we're going to run over here. And Okay. Oh, that was a good shot. Burn. Okay, so she ran away. I saved her life because... Oh, there's another pig. I saved her life because I killed this dude. Now, here's where things get tricky because I'm not 100% sure exactly how to do this. So first I'm going to explore... Oh, she's in here. And now she disappeared. And she left some gel. Okay. Oh, alright, that is worthwhile doing. You get a whole bunch of gel for doing that. Now let me see if I can actually work out... By the way, this is a Gatling gun. It's really cool. Like an old style Gatling gun, I guess. So... I have to figure out how to get this sort of weird Easter egg to work. Apparently you're supposed to save her life and then burn the corpses of the other, like, well, other victims' corpses. You can also break this and get through there, by the way. There's a whole bunch of different enemies, or not, well, yeah, enemies, like, just, for example, these guys, just hanging around. You're supposed to burn all of them. Don't worry too much about using your matches. You can only carry 5 at a time, so, and I'm pretty confident I remember where there are some more. There's 300 gel there. There's nothing for that one. The secret is like in this area actually. So we're gonna come back here in a moment and see if I can get it. I probably won't get it because I didn't do enough research on it. But it would be funny if I did. Alright, so... Actually, I think that's the only ones I can think of anyway, so... Doesn't look like I'm gonna get it. 2, and then there were more matches in the basement of that Valeria's area. This chapter is actually not that long if you just like speedrun it. There's like a second section to it, but it's not really that long, which is pretty good. There we go. This time I remembered. Okay, so there's nothing else in here, and yeah. Let's just continue with the game since I don't think I did it right. I can't even think of... Yeah, see how like the frame rate is really tanking? That's not like a YouTube issue, that's like a game issue. It's one of the game's biggest problems, but luckily it's... I think this chapter is the one where it's most prevalent. In the others it doesn't really seem to happen that much. Okay, so I took out that lady. Also got that random green gel from the lady that ran out of the house. Pretty much gonna go follow Leslie now, but I'm gonna check it one last time just to see if it worked. After running away. If it didn't work, it doesn't look like it worked. Alright, essentially to let you know what it is that happens, it's a very large pig spawns in this area. So there's that one, and then like a really huge one spawns. But I can't remember all the necessary steps. There's another one. Unfortunately. It also might only be a New Game Plus thing. I know in the previous chapter there's a secret that's only accessible in New Game Plus, but I thought this one might be, considering I wrote it in my guide, I thought it might be doable in New Game. I think it is. Otherwise I probably wouldn't have written it down, but I just didn't examine it or look at it enough. Maybe I'll do it in Akumi mode. I don't know, we'll see. Alright. So let's chase after Leslie. Oh, let's also get a flashbolt ready. I think that is... I can't remember if there's an enemy down here. No, there's not. Alright, good. Open these. These ones, if you're not getting a new weapon from it, it'll always give you like just ammo for other stuff that you have. So we've still got this, and yeah, let's use up that syringe. Alright, here we go. I think this is supposed to be a photo development room. There's a whole bunch of photos here. You can't really make out too much stuff. Although I'm assuming all these photos, like a lot of these photos are of Sebastian. But it's very confusing as to why they're there. Alright, let's go over here. There's Leslie.
Oh, thank heavens. Dr. Jimenez is here. Settle down.
Wait, Doc. I think something's coming.
Okay, so at this point we're introduced to an enemy called an Invisible.
Settle down.
So fire a flashbolt, walk towards him with sneak and use your knife, and that will take care of him. And you'll actually get about 1,000?
Are you still out there?
This place is a death trap. Is there anywhere safe at all?
I think that's unlikely.
Can't get out. Can't get out.
We must be going this way.
Can't get away.
Can't get away. Alright, so there's some gel there, there's some gel here. And remember, we cannot use the gel in this playthrough, but it is absolutely worth it to collect it in this playthrough because it carries over. Alright, let's do a little bit more.
The stairs are gone.
We must be collectively losing our minds.
Losing our mind. Losing our mind.
Losing our minds. Losing our minds. Losing our minds.
Oh God. No. Ruvik. It is you. Leslie.
Who the hell are you?
No! Don't follow!
What the?
Okay.
Doctor? Leslie? Fuck.
So I think what you're supposed to do in this section is just walk forward, and then the door will disappear, and you try and run forward, and then you get a very The Shining-esque cutscene, I guess, or event. And now we're here, which, yeah. When I played this the first time, like if you're watching
What
this
is going on here?
game for the first time, when I played this, I was just like, what is going on? Like, exactly what Sebastian just said. Alright, you can actually shoot this switch from back here. That'll lower the blood level. Literally the blood level. Ah, am I full of grenades? That's kind of unfortunate. Well, it's kind of good in a way as well. Alright, so let's do some housekeeping around this area. Walk close enough so that you can undo this trap. You can collect more trap parts here. Oh, wow. Man, they really give you a lot, even on the second difficulty. Actually, I was watching a previous episode and I said, like, something about it being the first difficulty. But, obviously it's not the easiest one, it's the one above that, so I don't know why I misspoke like that. But there you go. Alright, so just follow what I'm doing here. I can't remember what this one does. It's not worth pulling, that's all I know. Let's disarm that. Are there any... hang on. Oh yeah, there are some random, like... what are they called? Harpoons everywhere. I can't pick them up because I don't have any space. There's a shock bolt, this is our first one. A warhead for the Agni crossbow, which will immobilize enemies who come into contact with it via an electric shock. It can be placed on things like floors and walls and even enemies. Okay, so that's a pretty useful one actually. We might be using it like soon. Okay, there's another trap to disarm up here. I'm not going to have time to go through the fight that's coming up here, but we'll do it next time. Oops, that was dumb. If you... there's no reason to go up here. Well, I mean, there is a reason, but it's pretty much pointless. I think what this does is it brings these barrels down. Yeah. And then you can kick them around and you can use them to like set up a death trap for the enemies, but it takes a while to get them into the position that you would want them in, so I don't really bother. But before we finish, let's do this two last things. Let's grab... well, we can't grab that. but we can get some gel there. And what we want to do now is we want to pull this lever twice. So one, and that releases a random enemy. I don't think it's alive. And pull it twice. And that releases a goddess figurine with another key. And that's the final collectible for this chapter. There's still a little bit left in this chapter after we do this sequence, but it is the final collectible for the chapter. So just punch it and collect the key. Alright, now the problem is I'm going to have to do this section next episode, and I really hope I don't die. But I guess even if I... yeah, because if I die, I have to redo everything I just did. So, yeah. Alright, I'll do it next time. Alright, I want to thank you all for watching episode 9 of Let's Platinum the Evil Within. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.